77th session. 177th session. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. I am Arvind Swami. I will be the sergeant at arms for our today's session. I welcome you all to the 177th Puducherry Toastmasters Club. In our club, we have to follow some ground rules. That is, we don't talk about sex, politics, and religion. So please refrain from discussing these topics. And to the people who are all connected through online, please put yourself on mute. You are not speaking, and please turn off your camera if you are stepping out of the meeting. And to the people who are in-person meeting, please don't cross-talk or crosswalk. And if you have any doubt, it would be most welcome if you are interacting with the speakers or table topic session doing. Okay. And before starting this session, let me take a moment to remind us all of why we are here today. The core mission of our Toastmasters Club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience by which members are empowered with leadership skills and communication skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. With this note, I announce this meeting is open, and I would like to hand over the session to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Bilal.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Good morning, Toastmasters and guests.
Good morning.
Let me share something. Good morning. As we are nearing the contest session, I thought of sharing some general knowledge as we have a lot of new members in our club. So can someone tell me what are the 4 contests we have in District 120? 4 contests, 4 different types of contests. Okay.
Humor speech, IAC, table topics, evaluation.
Okay. So there are 4 contests, that is international speech contest, table topic contest, evaluation contest, and humorous speech contest. So the first half, we have evaluation contest and humorous speech contest, and the second half we will be having international speech contest and table topic contest. So for a district, only international speech contest is mandatory, that every district across the world has to conduct the international speech contest, because Toastmasters is the only entity that has this world champion of public speaking. So every district, it's mandatory that they have to conduct international speech contest. While the other 3 contests are optional, that a district can take a decision whether they can go ahead with the other 3 contests or they can just skip those and have only international speech contest. So international speech contest goes above the district. Like the winner of the district goes to the regional level, semi-finals and finals. Whereas the other 3 contests like evaluation contest, humorous speech contest, and table topic contest ends at a district level. So when you are going for from club level to area to division to district, and you are winning at a district, then you are a winner. But when it comes to international speech contest, beyond district you will go till the finals, because as I said earlier, Toastmaster used to conduct this world champion of public speaking, right? So there are 2 types of members who used to join Toastmasters. The first people, like they want to work on their communication skills and public speaking skills, want to get rid of fear of public speaking and want to work on their leadership qualities. The other group, which is unique, is that they are already a public speaking coach. They'll be having their own training center, they will be a coach, but they still be part of Toastmasters because they aim towards becoming the world champion of public speaking. So with these details, I wish you all the best, because we have our first contest which will be coming in another 30 to 40 days. So prepare well. With that, I would like to hand over the stage to Toastmaster of the Day. As I talked about the contest, the next person who's acting as a Toastmaster of the Day is already a district level finalist when it comes to humorous speech contest. So she's a passionate Toastmaster, and she's been part of Puducherry Toastmasters for some time. And I'd like to hand over the stage to Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Sridevi. The stage is yours.
Thank you very much, Presiding Officer Bilal, for giving me a wonderful introduction. So, hi all. Can you see me, first of all? Can you see my background?
Yes.
A little bit. I couldn't come to Pondicherry in person. That's why I kept a beachy, breezy background for me. So I hope you all had a very good morning and had a very good breakfast before coming in here and joining the meeting. Today's theme of the day is broken into a million pieces. How many of you thought this is going to be a very tragic and very heavy theme for today?
Me.
Right. What did you feel when you heard that theme broken into a million pieces?
Some heartbreak, sadness, depressed, all those, all those things.
Yes, it's going to be a very, very sad story today. Not, I thought of the same thing when I heard the title broken into, when I chose the title broken into millions pieces, like a big glass mirror shattering into pieces or a big rock being broken into small, small pieces, right? But I thought, why should we see it in a destructive way? And why not we see it in a constructive way, right? So that's what we are going to explore in this theme today. And there is a specific reason why I chose this theme, and I'll tell it at the end of the meeting. Till then, I'll keep it in suspense. So let me go through the sections of today. So every Toastmaster meeting has three sections. The prepared speech section, where the speakers deliver their speeches. Although today there is a prepared speech. We'll come to that later. And then there is our table topic section, which is the spontaneous speaking section. Be ready. I know we are all nervous already. My hands is shaking even when I tell the term table topic section, because that's the spontaneous speaking section. And finally, the general evaluation section. If someone has to be the CCTV camera for today, that would be the general evaluation section. And to be the CCTV camera of today, recording everything, it is our general evaluator. So I would like to welcome our general evaluator onto the stage, and I would like to introduce him. He is many things. I have a huge respect for him. He's a language trainer. He has been a part of the Royal Institute of Culture Studies. By now, you would have found out who that person is. I would say he is a veteran speaker and most senior person and most wise person I have, got to know. Please put your hands together for Toastmaster Stephen to talk about general evaluation.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sridevi. I hope you can hear me loud and clear, especially those who are online.
Yes.
Evaluation is a very important element. I would say a very important element in life. Evaluation is a very important element in life. I think any stage of life, any part of life, any role of life, this thing called evaluation, assessment, is always there. I think generally the name that people would better understand is examination, examine. So we are going to go through a saga of prepared speeches and evaluations and all. So I will try to bring in the kind of evaluation required. So I have a team with me to help evaluate ourselves. So we have Toastmaster Nitya. She has been long in the Toastmasters. That's something I can guess about her, a smart lady. And I would request Toastmaster Nitya to come online to express her role. Toastmaster Nitya?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, 1 second. Thank you, Toastmaster Stephen Ratz, sir. Thank you for the introduction. And I'm the timer for today's meeting. Myself, Nitya Soundarya. Um, Time and tide wait for none. Likewise, in today's meeting, I'm going to track all your time with a green, yellow, and red cards. For table topics, I'll be showing green card at 1 minute and uh, yellow card at 1.30 seconds, 1.5 minutes, and red card for 2 minutes. And for the role players, for 30 seconds it's green card, and 1 minute it's yellow card, and 1.5 minutes, 1.5 minutes it's red card. And for the prepared speech, for 5 minutes it's green card, and 6 minutes it's yellow card, and 7 minutes it's red card. And for today's impromptu speech, it is 1 minute it's red card, and sorry, green card, and 2 minutes it's yellow card, and 3 minutes it's red card. Thank you, and sorry for the distraction.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nitya, for expressing your.
Nitya, a request. Can you show the cards? How you will be showing it on the screen? Because will you pin? Should I pin you, or you will be sharing your screen, or how is it? If you can rehearse it, it will be better.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Also, I request the speakers to pin the timer so that the timer is always on the screen and you'll be able to see anything that the timer shows. Nitya, are you there?
Yes, 1 minute.
Yeah. Are you trying to share the card?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Nitya, I have given go access. You can try sharing also.
Yes. Is this okay?
No, we are not able to see anything. Are you sharing anything, Nitya?
Yeah, it's not visible.
No.
Mm.
So you can open the timer cards, click on share, and then whichever card you want to show, you can click there.
Okay,
Okay. Do you have all the cards open?
I have it, but I thought I'm sharing this timing and the link already XCOM has given in the group, but it's working for me, but I think it's not shared in the screen.
Nitya, can you, while sharing the screen, can you choose entire screen?
Okay.
Oh. Sorry guys, it is getting delayed, I think.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
We are
now
able
it's
to see.
visible.
yeah.
Can you show the yellow, red?
Yeah.
So as Nitya is sharing screen, so we can't able to pin, I think.
That's fine. If she's sharing it, then it'll just pop up on the screen.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, we saw the
So-
yellow card, Nitya. Can you show
Yeah.
the yellow card?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
Nitya,
can start sharing like 10 seconds before the time comes, because it takes a few seconds for that sharing to happen. So you can actually do it like well ahead, 5-6 seconds
Oh,
before
okay.
the time. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks.
Fine.
and
Thanks.
also one more suggestion, you can, I think you can keep it on until you go to the next color so that there is
Yeah.
no lag.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Thank
Are
you.
we good? Can we proceed further? Over to Stephen, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Nitya. Well, we do have technical glitches. Now I would request Toastmaster Babu. He is going to be our partner. I would request him to come and express his role. Over to Toastmaster Babu.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, I am a guest here. I am from San Francisco Bay Area in the US. I've been a part of Toastmasters for more than 15 years. I was a part of this club called Money Talks, which is part of the Reserve Bank there. And then now I'm a part of a club called Vanga Pesalam. It's a Tamil English bilingual club. We meet online every 2 weeks. But then again, that's my introduction. As an R counter, my role is to count the ums, ahs, and all the filler words. Or, and, so, any kind of filler words. And also, if you use the word of the day, I'll make a note of that and you get a brownie point. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster. That was a good one. And now I will request Toastmaster Manigandan to come and express his grammarian role. A brief introduction, anything about finances, please contact him. Thank you. Toastmaster Manigandan.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for the warm introduction. Hi, hello, team. Hi, Toastmaster and fellow guests. I am Manigandan. I am a passionate entrepreneur and a full-time IT employee. Okay. So today my role is a grammarian. Being a grammarian, my responsibility to hear your speeches clearly, take note down about what is a good, what is a great when you are speaking, like for the text or if you quoted something or your vocabulary kind of thing. The next I'm also take note of the things not going good. And also my second responsibility is introduction the word of the day. It's a resilience. So the word is all about resilience, is being able to bounce back when you get tough things. Okay. So why do I want to choose resilience? Being a backup administrator, resilience is a key word in my professional life. Resilience is main whenever things goes back, how quickly they are getting back to normal. This is the exact meaning of the resilience word. In the backup, our entire backup architecture is designed to how we are resilient. The same way, I believe that is more unique to the speakers, because whenever you just say example, you have some prepared speech and you come to stage and speaking something. At certain point of time, you forget.
but it's not that much bad. So it's matter of how quickly you take a some start work and back to normal. This is the exact meaning. So that's why I'm choosing the word. Hopefully everyone will use the word and I will keep count on it. Thank you. Well, that was the validation point. So I will be coming back when called upon at the end to give a general evaluation about everything. So now back to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Sridevi.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator, Toastmasters Stephen, and the tag team for laying out the rules and regulations very clearly. So we'll move on to the prepared speech section of the day. Also, I would like to tell you all that we have very short time today, so we'll keep on moving the meeting today so that we finish it on time. So before introducing the first speaker of the day, I would like to invite the evaluator of our first speaker, Toastmaster Yamuna, to read out the objectives of today's first prepared speaker's speech. Toastmaster Yamuna, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sridevi. And good morning, my dear friends, Toastmasters and guests.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you. I am happy to receive your response. And today's speech is a bit different. Like you usually hear a 5 to 7 minute speech, right? Today is also nearly 6 minutes. But there are two parts of the speech. And let us know how. And the purpose of this project is for a member to develop their method for giving impromptu speech. What is it? Impromptu speech? Yes. Impromptu speech and practice adapting rehearsed stories during a presentation. And when I read this, I too was thinking, you have an evaluator for impromptu speeches once in a while. But what is this impromptu speech or a prepared speech? Yes, he will be delivering 1 or 2 speeches of 2 to 3 minutes a time each, and I'll be evaluating those. And let me say his level is 4, and in that he'll be doing his project 1, and it will be the power of humor in an impromptu speech. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day, and all the best for the prepared speaker, Toastmaster Ashwin. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Yamuna. You introduced the speaker. I thought of giving a surprise to everyone. Anyways, let me give a formal introduction to our first speaker of the day. Our prepared speaker 1 is someone who creates magic by combining his mastered art of humor with wisdom. He's a no stranger to Toastmasters stage. Please welcome Toastmaster Ashwin. Toastmaster Ashwin. Why my life should be a reality show? Why my life should be a reality show, Toastmaster Ashwin.
Good morning, everyone. Let me take you all for a moment back, rewind in time. It was 20th of July, 2025. Yeah, guys, today, 1 hour ago, 9 o'clock, I was sleeping blissfully and I was enjoying my dream actually. I can't reveal what the dream was. Suddenly the phone rang and it got cut. I couldn't just come out of my dream. And then after a minute or so, my brain was telling me, hey, that could be something very important. Maybe your mother is calling, something important. Just wake up. I just woke up and I was just pulling out the phone from the charger and squinting my eyes and looking who it is. TM Anto Eden. I was just thinking to me, why this Anto is calling me? By the way, dash means VP of Education Puducherry Toastmasters Club is calling me at this time. You know, I've been in Toastmaster for 9 years. If I don't understand this also, then I'm not a Toastmaster. A VP calling 1 hour before a meeting must be for a general evaluation role. Tag roles probably. Somebody would have withdrawn from the tag roles. Or maybe the TT master, okay, I can prepare. I have 1 hour time. I can prepare some topics. But then, okay, I thought I'll just call him back. I called him, hey, hi, Anto. And he was like, hey, Ashwin, did I wake you up from sleep? Hey, no, not at all. Uh, and then he was like, Ashwin, you know what? Both the speakers backed out. What will I do? Tell me. He didn't ask me whether he wants me to give a speech. But then, as a responsible senior Toastmaster, I felt a Bahubali in me, towering tall like a 100-foot statue. No problem, Anto. I'll give my prepared speech. And then I cut the call. After a minute or so, after that early morning waking up dizziness wore off, I thought to myself, hey Ashwin, what am I telling myself? And I frantically looked into the Toastmasters project. What did I have? And guess what? God had great plans for me. It was an impromptu speech. The TMOD is going to prepare and give me a topic. I'm going to speak. Just that I need to include few rehearsed anecdotes. So, well, nice. So this is what reality life is all about. Living in a reality show, right? You don't know what is going to happen next. I was sleeping blissfully at 9 a.m. 9:10, I'm getting a shock of my life. And then by 9:20, I'm so happy because God had better plans for me. So all I'm trying to tell you is live your life like you're in a reality show. Just enjoy every moment. Just commit to things that come your way. Seize the opportunities. Definitely, God will have great plans for you. With that, I just temporarily hand over the stage back to our Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashwin. Toastmaster Ashwin, how to ruin a perfectly good vacation? How to ruin a perfectly good vacation, Toastmaster Ashwin.
Good morning again, Toastmasters. How to ruin a good, perfect vacation? A vacation could also mean a Sunday, right? And if that is the case, then our VP of Education, sorry, VP of Education would be better at it by calling people at 9 a.m. Okay, sorry, enough roasting VP today. Let me take you all on a really good rewind journey. A week ago, I was in Delhi. I had gone to assist my uncle on his business. He had suffered some medical issues, so I'd just be there with him. That's it. And I just went with him and I came back. And we had 2 days of time, probably one day, last Sunday, exactly at this time. We were in Delhi, we were at a relative's house. That was the first time me visiting Delhi. And the question was on me. Ashwin, you have one day time. We are ready to take you wherever you want to go. From morning to evening, you're leaving only tomorrow. So where do you want to go? I said, I want to visit Delhi. I have never been to Delhi, the Parliament, the India Gate, and all those typical spots in Delhi, Chandni Chowk, and all those things. I've heard, but I have never seen. And then something came into my mind. Okay, let me. They just threw me another option. Can we instead visit Mathura and Vrindavan? I said, okay, that is also a good option. Maybe Delhi next time when I come, I can go. But somebody is offering me to take me to a holy shrine. Okay, I said, fine. And I think I should have stuck to what I really wanted. But then just because somebody offered me, I said, okay. It turned out without doing any research of how that place would be, I just committed and we went there. It turned out on that particular Sunday happened to be very special occasion in Vrindavan, and almost like the entire India had descended on to that small place. So we waited in queue from morning 9 a.m. until 5:30 p.m. in complete chaotic rushed street where everyone was cramped. I was just standing like this. And I was thinking to myself, had I taken a better decision, I wouldn't have ruined a vacation like this. One day I got in my life to visit Delhi, and this is what I was doing all my day, standing like this. I didn't even have the space to put my uh, reach my phone from the pocket, and because crowd, a perfect vacation ruined. Maybe I need to start taking better decisions in life, or just go with the gut feel, whatever comes to my mind first. That is the lesson I learned. But never mind. At least I had the privilege of visiting a holy shrine. Maybe God had that plan for me. Good things doesn't come so easily, right? So that is how I took it. But then when it comes to ruining vacations, just contact me. I'll tell you how to do it. Thank you for the opportunity. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ashwin, for your unprepared speech. It was a wonderful speech. We all enjoyed it thoroughly. I leave rest of the appreciations and feedback to your evaluator. We'll quickly move on to our next speaker of the day. Before calling upon our next speaker, I would like to call upon the evaluator of Prepared Speaker 2, who is none other than, again, me. You will be hearing a lot from me today. Please be patient. So the purpose of today's second speaker, the project is for the member to identify his or her primary leadership style or styles. And also the purpose of the speech is for the member to share some aspect of his or her primary leadership style or discuss leadership styles in general. The timing of the speech is 5 to 7 minutes. Timer, please note. With that, I want to introduce the prepared speaker of the day. Whether it is organizing meetings or handling last minute changes or just being calm in chaos and pulling in people from speaking, people from sleeping and asking them to give a prepared speech. So it is all one person who says, yes, I'll do it. Please welcome Toastmaster Infant Anto onto the stage. Infant Anto, the chicken with the key. The chicken with the key, Infant Anto.
Thank you, Toastmasters of the day, Toastmaster Sridevi, for nice introduction. And very sorry to Toastmaster Ashwin that I pulled you up in the sleeping. So before I start, I'll go with this speech now. Timer, kindly know the timing. Good morning, fellow Toastmaster and esteemed guest. One fan-trick day in my college, I forced myself with juggling with multiple roles like president, vice president, placement coordinator, and secretary, and so and more at the same time. And I was in thick of preparing of important ASCT and NAC accreditation visit in my college campus. By leading the small number of team to manage data and prepare the things for the visit for the respective clubs and placement things. At this time, as a clock clicked, it was a sinking reflection found me because at the time I know I had misplaced the crucial key to the room filled with vital records. My heart raced as I frantically searched for it. My team included 2 persons. There are 4 persons. There are 4 persons, but mainly there's 1 person from mechanical department and 1 girl from my own CSC department. So the thing is, I knew both the boys and the boy and girl. I knew them very well because the boy usually travel with me from my hometown to college every day in my own bus because he is nearly next to my house. The girl is my own junior, so mostly I will take sessions for as a final year. Sorry, some Zoom call interruption. Sorry. Yeah. So, among the chaos, the girl started to telling about their some incident which is she has a dog bite in her hand, and showing the hand like the here is the dog, the one dog in my house, it was bited. Like this. She start narrating the story. So the boy, with the concerned expressions, gently picked the touched the girl's hand and examined the hit by dog bite. The reaction, the girl eyes got widened, and she suddenly pulled back. And understanding the boy's genuine concern. Sorry, I'm misunderstanding the boy's genuine concern, and she accused him for inappropriate behavior. So, and she also accused me for negligence of the boy, and she accused like I didn't stop the boy from the touch. I don't know what to do. I am once whether though I was physically present in the inside the incident the room, but my mind is preoccupied with the searching for the key. My mind is where is the key? Where is the key? Where is the key? I was searching very deeply, so I didn't listen what happened. I didn't notice what happened exactly in the room. So what I did, so I took some deep breath, like I took it somewhat sometimes calmly and quietly, and tried to mediate the incidents between them, and still stayed adamant, like, and I asked them to sit down, and hoping to be mediate situation. The girl with crossed arms, with a steady stance, she refused to listen my in wordings, and she started threatening the boy. Feeling thrown in the situation, I wonder whether to address the conflict or prioritize the visit preparation. I calmly encouraged them to talk it out. Her friends from their own department, like their own classmates, they understand the boy's situations and sincerity. They also joined with me to support the boy. 2 to 3 talkings we did together, even though she doesn't listen to our wordings, and she started threatening the boy. I don't know why she threatening, but she being on Adam. So one fine time, slowly I saw her gesture that her boldness was started reducing. Her posture was softened, and she listened to our speeches. So then we tried to explain that situation happened, and she understand the boy mistake. Boy intention is truly genuine, and it was done by mistake. And she started a regret, and her eyes are reflecting the regret, and she apologized to the boy, and understand that do not judge a book by its cover, and that every coin has its two sides. So this time I look relieved. Like அப்பாடா ஒரு வேளை இந்த பிரச்சனை முடிஞ்சிச்சு, நம்ம பிரச்சனையை பார்க்கலாம்ல அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு like I felt relieved. I started searching for the key again. This is the sweet twist where here comes to end. Suddenly I touched my pocket, and no, I found the key in my pocket. It was all in my pocket all along, and I have been running around like a headless chicken with the key in my pocket. This experience taught me the importance of staying calm, being patient, and understanding others' situation and perspectives. It's a lesson I will carry with throughout my life journey. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Infantanto, for the wonderful speech. We'll come back to the evaluation later. So, just two lines about our theme of the day, broken into a million pieces. The moment I decided this theme, the first thing that came to my mind was, we are born as a small baby, and then we grow up to be adults. But during this journey, how much we learn matters, but how much we unlearn also matters. So whatever pieces are being broken from us, small things that is chipped away, I think those are things which we are unlearning as well, and which will help us to grow even more. I compare this to a sculptor who sculpts a statue from a rock to a beautiful statue, right? A sculptor chips small pieces away, and finally there is a beautiful statue which we all see. So that's what I could relate to when I chose the theme broken into million pieces. Even though we are built from the moment we are born till the moment we are growing as an adult, we also unlearn a few things, which are the pieces that gets chipped away and which is also required to make our life beautiful. So with that said, I would like to introduce the table topic master of the day. So she's an undergraduate in psychology and a current MBA student, and she also dreams to start her own business. So there is a upcoming entrepreneur among us. Please put your hands to welcome Toastmaster Nilofer to take us through the table topic section. Over to you, Toastmaster Nilofer.
Thank you, Toastmaster Devi. Toastmaster Devi. So, good morning, Toastmasters and guests. I'm Nilofer, the table topic master for today's session. So, this is the fun part of the meeting. We will get a surprise topic and need to speak about for 1 to 2 minutes without any preparation. The goal is to help us think quickly and speak confidently and have some fun along the way. So, in today's session, I will be having a set of quotes, and you have to think about it and respond within the given period of time. So let's get started with the first speaker. You want to volunteer, please? Yes, you can also participate.
I can go.
So, quote is change before you have to. Is that goal? Okay. Sorry. Change before you have to. Is that goal?
What's the topic?
Change before you have to.
Change before you have to. Okay, the topic for me is change before you have to. Mahatma Gandhi always said, be the change that you want to see in the world. It means if you want somebody to change their habit, whatever it is, you show an example. You be the leader for that first, and you show how it is done. When a leader steps up and shows how it is done, obviously somebody will follow. But if you want them to change and you don't show them how to do it, it is really hard for them to change. For example, for my son, I be an example. I show how things are done. My son always asks, Dad, how do you make so many friends? How do you have so many contacts in your phone list? And I take him with me and I show him. If I see somebody, I say hello, extend my hand and say, my name is Babu. And they say their name and they give me their hand. So that is the beginning of a friendship. From then on, I find something that is relatable to them. Say, for example, if they're interested in sports, if they're interested in food, if they're interested in travel, whatever it is that they're interested in, I try to find by asking questions. And once I find what they're interested, then I dwell in that topic and keep them interested. And that's how I form a friendship. So this is just a small example, but as a bigger example, you always want to show somebody how to change by showing it yourself. Thank you.
Who wants next? Who goes next? This is a choice. This is a choice. Okay. Happiness is a choice.
Okay, the quote is happiness is a choice. Nowadays, many people are running towards money. So at the end, they earn money, they lose the happiness at the end. So instead of going behind money, so please live the life in present and enjoy the little happiness in your life day to day. That's it.
Okay. So who wants to go next? Grow through what you go through. Grow through what you go through. Yes. Something else. Or you want something else. Okay. What we think, we become.
Okay. So today's topic is what we think we become. Being a child, from the childhood, everyone has their own heroes. Somebody has a passion of to become an entrepreneur, someone wants to become a cricketer, someone wants to be any sports. So everyone has to run through their inspiration. So the entire world is the way it was operated. Because if you go to any achieved people, if you go to take any interviews, the first story started with who is their inspiration. So they have a own dream that how they want to become. This is the way they will start building themselves. So what they want to achieve something else. That's what I get. Thank you.
Is there any other volunteer? Your topic is broken.
Sure. Maybe I will speak the topic about money and then speak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So what is the topic? No.
What we think.
Yeah. Yes. What we think we become.
Okay. I'm Manigandan. I'm just joined as a guest. So hope everyone can see me. My topic is
What we think we become.
What we think we become. So actually, it is my real story. So when I studied maybe 1 to 10th, nearly I will fail on 4 subjects because no one is motivating me. So every teacher is telling that you are not studying good, you are not behaving good, so you are useless. So that time I thought myself, I'm useless. So every time I just failed on each subject, and I completed 10th, and I moved to the maybe higher secondary +1 and +2. That time also I'm not doing good on the studies. So maybe starting of 11th standard, so I do some. There is one professor, maybe one teacher. He gave a. So that time I do some kind of malpractice and I got 10 marks out of 10. So when he give the paper, he tell Manigandan, so he is a good guy, so he is studying well. So that time I thought, second time also he gave some kind of exam. So second time also I done some kind of malpractice and I got a 100% of result. So that time also when he gave the paper to me, he told that Manikandan is a good guy. So that time I think, so instead of doing malpractice, so we can study and then we will. So at the time itself, I learned more. I just started studying and searching everything. So I think myself, I will be a good, so that things maybe I will suit for this topic. So thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, anyone from online? Is anyone has response?
Yes, I can take.
Okay. So your topic is less perfection, more authenticity.
Sir, come again.
Less perfection, more authenticity.
Yeah, thank you. Less perfection and more authenticity. I will take 20 seconds to think. Yeah, I can take. As a human, or I can take myself. I'm not a good professional guy. I always laziness and not more focused in my day-to-day life. I do race driving. So due to that two-wheeler race driving, I don't like to take a car. I know what I will do. So I didn't learn for my car. That is safer for others also. Less professional, that one I can say. And the second is I always for my work life, if I start the work, I will give more hard work, smart work, and I will try to achieve like anything. Let's say example for my company last year, I saved almost half million USA dollar, which I would have went to contractor, but I completed the task and I give for recognition through me for my company. And even I can say I saved for big money for my company. So I got bored on that job. Now I'm trying for a new job. That is my, I don't know how to say, but that way only I to react it my life and I am, thank you. Over to you.
Okay. So is there anyone else who want to participate?
Hi, Nilofer, I think in lieu of time, we had 5 speakers, I think.
Okay. Okay, thank you all the speakers for participating and taking the challenge. And with that, I hand over the stage to Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Sridevi.
Thank you so much, Table Topic Master, Toastmaster Nilofer, for the wonderful topics, the way you handle the session. And thanks to all the impromptu speakers for your bravery. We'll quickly move on to the general evaluation section. And for that, I would like to invite Toastmaster Stephen onto the stage. Over to you, Toastmaster Stephen.
So we have had our session. I'm fine now?
Yeah.
Thank you. So, evaluation. I will request Toastmaster Evaluator 1 to evaluate her target speaker, Toastmaster Ashwin.
Thank you, Toastmaster Stephen. But first, I would like to give Toastmaster Ashwin a choice. Would you want to start with the good one or the better one?
I give back the choice to you, Yamuna ma'am.
Thank
You
you.
can go ahead with what you want.
Okay, so I'll start with the good one. The good one was the second. The second speech, which the GMOD asked for the question was how to ruin a perfect vacation. Okay. Initially, you started with a little hitch, I felt, like today's day, how you started with the VPE, but then you quickly grasped on and went to your state about the Mathura vacation. And how initially you wanted to visit Delhi and you ended up with the going to Vrindavan. And what I felt good about it was like for both the speeches, the good thing was your wonderful gestures and that added humor to it. So here it was like I really liked was after all that you went through, you explained like what went best was how you stuck to how you should have stuck to what you really want. So the way you expressed it was wonderful. And more than that, the most exciting thing was we could all connect to what like morning 9 to evening 5:30 and how you should like this. And how you showed it was really fantastic. So that is the only 2 points I could like adding humor to it. The other thing was a good story. And coming to the second part, that is the better part of the both speeches, was the first one. Why was it? One, everyone over here, Toastmasters and guests who would have attended some meetings can relate to. What? Like morning, 1 hour ago, our so call. And what? You check back, you couldn't see. So that expression was really wonderful. And who called? You said dash, 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 dash. And then even for a moment I felt, even in our place, Kerala, that meant some other bad meaning. But then you pause. So like audience would be interested what you were going to say. And you said it meant the Vice President of Education, Puducherry Toastmasters. So that was really funny. And then, like you embraced, hugged what was given to you, and in 10 minutes you are ready. So that was, gave you confidence. And then something like, as a responsible Toastmaster, you towered up tall. So all those, in a span of 2 to 3 minutes, you could give so much for a short story. So, and there was perfect voice modulation, and through the whole time, you are really poised. So that, I really say you really accomplished your purpose of the speech, and many congratulations to you. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Steve.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yamuna. That was a great one. Now I would request Toastmaster Sridevi to give a report, evaluation on Toastmaster infant. Anto, please.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Stephen. A very good morning to all my fellow Toastmasters, guests, and to my target speaker, Infant Anto. First of all, a big kudos. It was a wonderful speech, a very relatable speech as well. Because when we all would have been in college, maybe some of our members are still in college, right? There is always an ongoing fight between girls and boys for something or the other. It could be a very silly reason, but still the fight is always there. So I was able to relate to my college days where we used to fight with the guys for some reason. So, but I think those fights are very healthy. Why? Because it keeps both the genders motivated, the boys and girls. It keeps the competition keeps the college life very much alive. Thank you for all those memories back. I really love the way how you narrated your story, right? That too with the title saying that the chicken with the key. So firstly, I couldn't judge or even suspect what is a chicken with a key is related to what you're speaking or with the leadership style. Then slowly throughout the story, as I understood your story, I was able to understand what is your leadership style, right? So I felt that you delivered your leadership style in a very good way, which is to be calm in a conflict, right? And you gave a very apt example with the boy and the girl fight, with the misunderstanding, how you made them talk. It is not about only you talking, you make the people who are in conflict to talk to each other, right? So that kind is my leadership style. I think you stated that very well, and you established, or I would say you accomplished your purpose of the speech. So there are three things which I loved about your speech. First thing is the narration of the story, the narrative. The moment it started till the end, it was the narration was flowing like a river. It was very good. And the message, don't judge a book by its cover, right? It's a very common message sometimes, which we need to follow it on daily life. So that takeaway message was really good, and I think it stood with all the audience. And third is the gestures. Of course, you had very good gestures, which were all apt for your speech. Then I do have some recommendation as well for you. I felt that you were moving a lot back and forth. You were oscillating a bit. So if you could stand in a place and do purposeful movements during your speech, that would keep your audience focused on you. If you move a lot, if you oscillate a lot, like it would be like scrolling through an Instagram reels, right? The focus would be very short. So stand in a place and do purposeful movements. Second is distractions. Don't get distracted. Don't get deviated from your speech even though there is distractions. So always be on the speech even though there is distraction. So overall, it was a wonderful speech. And finally, your personal aspect as well, where you were running like a headless chicken, where the key was in your pocket itself, which was very, very relatable, because we all do that. We keep our phone in our pocket and search the overall all over the house, right? So that was very related. Overall, it was a wonderful speech. Back to General Evaluator Toastmaster Stephen.
So that was the evaluation of the prepared speakers. I think it has been quite resilient that we have been able to do that. The speakers also did well. I would request Toastmaster Nitya to give her timer report, please.
Yes. Thank you, Toastmaster Stephen, sir. Today's timer report. Ashwin, for first impromptu speech, 3 minutes and 18 seconds. And for second impromptu speech, 3 minutes and 50 seconds. And second, Toastmaster Anto, for his speech, he took 7 minutes. Table topics, first person, I'm not sure about his name. He took 1 minute and 52 seconds. Second person, Arul, she took 30 seconds. Third, it's Manikandan. He took 1 minute. And guest Manikandan, he took 2 minutes and 4 seconds. And Kasirajan, he took 2 minutes. In evaluation part, Yamuna ma'am took 3 minutes and 21 seconds. Sri Devi ma'am took 3 minutes and 45 seconds. And thank you for. Over to you, Toastmaster Stephen, sir.
Yes. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Nitya. I will request Toastmaster Babu to give his R report, please.
Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. As an R counter, this is what I observed. Manikandan, 2 so's and 1 R. Toastmaster Sri Devi, a few so's and a. And overall, the word of the day is so. Pretty much everyone used so. Manikandan, especially during your table topics, I counted quite a few R's. Every other word you used So my advice for people to avoid using filler words anytime you have an urge to use a so and or just pause. Just pause for a second. The pause gives people, for the audience to think, and also you are avoiding the filler word. That will be my advice. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. The request on the report. I would request Toastmaster Manikandan to give his grammar report. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so this is my first grammarian role. So I tried my best. Let me share the report. When first talking about the good part, Ashwin, he started his conversation with the small story, which is one of the greatest public speaking technique. It's very interesting and very good. Second, Anto helps to visualize the entire scene with his body language, how the people react, how we will respond, and everything. Third, Babu has started with this speech with Mahatma Gandhi quote. This is really inspiring. The next one, Nitya. She is compared the importance of unlearning by comparing with the sculpture, how we see most of being unlearned. Those are the good part. When it comes to the negative, it is not good. People would suggest to use place or person name very often. So it would be just reduce the quality of speech. So instead of using the place or person name regularly, you can use the pronouns. That's it. Thank you. And the Stephens have used the word. They have word of the day one time.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manikandan. Thank you. So, the evaluation, we are required, all said, all spoken, all done. We are required to bounce back. That is what is the word of the day, resilient. We are required to bounce back, take in, okay, adjust ourselves, make some changes here and there. That's part and parcel of life. The meeting went well, and I think we'll be winding it up before time, though we started a little 10 minutes late with all the technical glitches. We were checking in and checking out. And I would request here to take the word of the day a little more personal. So that is what I would say. So that was a good meeting. Back to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Sridevi. Thank you.
Thank you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Stephen, and the TAT team for the wonderful evaluation. I would also like to, conclude my theme of the day, which is broken into a million pieces. So like I said, I took this theme out of a song which my daughter has been listening for a while. She saw this movie called K-pop Demon Hunters. It was an animated movie, but still I sat with her, and first she watched and she told me, and then I watched. There was a song in that movie which is what it sounds like. So there was a verse in that song which said broken into a million pieces, and what it was trying to imply was that even though we are broken into a million pieces, like I said earlier, I compared it to a rock and then to a statue, and also I gave a reference to a big glass mirror being broken and then shattered into pieces. But even though a mirror is shattered into pieces, each piece will reflect us. So similarly, in life also, even though we are broken into small pieces, a lot of things get chipped away from us. Each of those things are a reflection of us, and those are not scary or anything. It is only about healing and about rebuilding and being resilient, right? So that's the concept of this broken into million pieces to, and my view of it in a constructive way. So with that, I conclude my theme and give my control back to the presiding officer, Toastmaster Bilal. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sridevi, for coming up with that wonderful theme and conducting today's session. I can proudly say that our Toastmasters Club, Puducherry Toastmasters Club, is very resilient to the last minute dropouts because we are able to manage and get those two speakers and evaluators. And we had all three segments, designed and crafted in a well way. I would like to thank our VP Anto for his effort and also Toastmaster Ashwin for taking up a speaker role at the last moment. So once again, Toastmaster Ashwin, can you please launch the polls in the group so that we will be getting the feedback from the guests. Meanwhile,
Yeah, it's already.
Yes.
Yeah. The link is
is
already posted.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ashwin. So I would like to get the feedback from our guests. Like how was the experience? Yeah, anything to share, please. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me, guys. It was wonderful to come and visit a Toastmaster meeting in Pondicherry. I grew up in Pondicherry. I went to school here. I grew up here. And then I left for US. And then I'm back here visiting for a while. And things have changed a lot. I never knew anything about Toastmasters. And then I got involved and I fell in love with it. And Toastmasters is a part of my life now. So I wanted to come and see how a club here in my local town is performing. And I'm very glad because this is a hybrid club. That makes it a little bit more challenging because of the technical difficulties, especially with the timer. So I would advise for you guys to test it out before, especially if you're giving it to somebody new. Get that tested out because we wasted 15 minutes just on the timer roll alone. But other than that, the meeting went very well. Everybody filled in their roles. Everyone did a fantastic job. But overall, there's a lot to be improved as a Toastmasters Club. And you guys are doing well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Babu, for your feedback. Of course, there is always a growing phase. We will try to overcome these challenges in our coming meetings. With that, I would like to call our next guest, Toastmaster Manikandan. Thank you.
So as a guest, I want to tell some kind of improvements. Maybe not improvements. Maybe it will be good if I have this session in the meeting. So actually, I voluntarily came and contacted Mr. Bharati to engage in this Toastmaster Club. So maybe this is not my first guest. Maybe a week before I joined as a guest, I came and visited the club. So I saw that there is a set of fixed of agenda for this meeting. Maybe it will be nearly 1 hour. So why we are all came to here because of to enhance our communication as well as get rid of our fearness. So it will be good if it will be 10 minutes or 5 minutes of what are all the things. Maybe it will be good if there is any good person. So what are all the things we need to enhance our communication? Maybe if you give, so this need to be speak and this needs to be prepared. And if you give some kind of advice or if you give some kind of navigation, so how to improve or how to enhance our communication in the part of our meeting, so that will be a good. So because we came here to improve our communication, right? So it will be good. Someone give some kind of navigation. So that is as a guest, I just gave my inputs here.
Thank you. Yes, sure.
I just wanted to answer this question. So, Manikandan, you bring up a very good point. The way Toastmasters works is by having mentors. Yeah. I don't know if your club has mentors.
Yeah, we do have.
Okay, so the mentors are your best guides. So once you become a member, find a mentor and work with them closely. Because in a 1 hour meeting, if you have a set agenda, it's really hard to focus on the stuff that you said. Okay, you have to pick it up on the fly. This is more like a self-taught club, but the mentors can work with you on a one-on-one basis and they can try to help you. The other thing here, the biggest thing is the evaluation. Evaluation is the biggest takeaway from the Toastmasters Club because the way evaluation works by 80-20 rule, you praise the person 80% and you bring out the things that they need to improve 20%. That's why they feel better. Even though they didn't do well, they feel better because you brought out the best points 80% of the time, and 20% you bring what the things they can improve. So I hope that helps. Thank you.
Thank you. So with that, let's announce winners. So you got the list results. Ashwin, can you help us with the results, Ashwin?
Yeah, sure. So shall I just go ahead and...
Yes, please announce.
Okay. Okay. Everyone get ready to put your hands together. The best overall role player for today goes to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Sridevi. Can we have a louder applause, please? Yeah. The best tag role player out of timer, R counter, grammarian goes to our counter, our visiting Toastmaster from the Bay Area, Toastmaster Babu. The best speaker, prepared speaker, goes to Toastmaster Ashwin. That's me. Thank you, everyone. And the best evaluator goes to Toastmaster Sridevi. And finally, the best table topic speaker again goes to our visiting Toastmaster, Toastmaster Babu. Congratulations, everyone.
Okay, thank you so much, Ashwin. Considering time, I want to give a conclusion saying that if someone has a fear of water, how will they get rid of fear of water? Yes, of course, they have to go inside the water. Of course, they will get someone's help or under someone's guidance. So if someone has fear of height, how will they get rid of fear of heights? Of course, they have to go to heights. They will take someone's supervision or under someone's guidance. Same comes to public speaking. When someone has fear of public speaking, the only way to get rid of fear of public speaking is to stand in front of public so that you can overcome this particular fear. And this happens with the help of everyone, because if you are joining here, you are not only coming and attending the meeting to help your communication skill, but you are also helping others to overcome the stage fear. With that, I would like to thank all those people who have joined offline and also people who have joined connected us in online hybrid mode. So before I adjourn the meeting, I would like to hand over the certificates to winner who has joined us offline. So the best table topic speaker and the best tag player both goes to Toastmaster Babu. Please come.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I don't want to come here and steal the limelight. Okay, I'm just a passing guest. That's all.
So with that, I officially adjourn the meeting. Let's connect next Sunday. Thank you.
Thanks all. Happy Sunday. Bye-bye.